Hello and welcome back to the final whistle. Today I just want to make a short video on the weird, the wonderful, the Bundesliga from this weekend. Just a few games I want to touch up on that I think you'll be interested in. So, starting with Marco Rose's first game in charge of Bayer Leipzig as he took on the big bad, the wonderful. Yeah, we'll go this one. The big, the bad, the wonderful Borussia Dortmund. Second win of the season in the Bundesliga for RB Leipzig, and what a terrific start by Marco Rose against his old club in Borussia Dortmund, who sacked him in the summer. So, what I want to talk upon is the tactical approach and how he approached things. Now, if you look at the lineup, Marco Rose chose to play a 4-2-3-1, which suits RB Leipzig perfectly, and I'll tell you why. If you look at the statistics, they didn't have most of the ball possession. They allowed Borussia Dortmund to have that, which doesn't suit Borussia Dortmund's game to an extent. And if you look at the shots, 15 shots, they had more shots, so means they were creating more big chances. 3 to Borussia Dortmund's 0. Now, if we look back at the game in the Champions League where they got beat 4-1 of Shakhtar Donetsk, they had more ball possession. Yes, they created similar chances, but less big chances. Again, Frankfurt, statistics, more ball possession. Again, Wolfsburg, statistics. Oh, well, they had less there and they still got beat, fair enough. No, they won that, less possession and they won that. I think it was this game. More possession, 74%, got beat 2-1. So, as you can see, they're not a possession-based team. So Marco Rosas went into his role and thought, I need to win with the tools I've got. And he played on the counter-attack and it suited them perfectly. One boy I want to point out, and this is somebody, if anybody follows on Twitter, make sure you do. Because I've been talking about this guy for 3 or 4 years now, since his days in RB Salzburg. If you look at what he produced on the field today was absolutely extraordinary. Working in that final third, played the 90 minutes, he got himself a goal assist, 54 touches, 79% accurate passes, 4 key passes in the game, 2 out of 2 crosses, which means he's a pinpoint of a footballer, 3 out of 2 long balls. And if you look at his ground duels, he does his defensive duties as well, 3 tackles in the game, 2 interceptions, and 4 out of 7 duels won. It's not bad for an inside forward. He's an absolute diamond and a player to watch for the future, without a doubt. So it's a great start for Marco Rosa. Credit to him, and yeah, I wish him well in the future because he's a manager that I really like. Deserves a lot of credit. So, moving on, I want to take a look at, where are they? Bayern Munich and Stuttgart. Bayern Munich absolutely dominated the game. From start to finish, statistically, they pretty much dominated in all aspects. But Stuttgart are a team that play on the counter-attack, as you can see. And credit to them. Last minute penalty, fully deserved the result because they defended well. And hopefully they'll be able to stay in the Bundesliga this season, although it will be very tough. Moving on to another game I wanted to point out was, if I can find it, Freiburg. Now this is a team you should be watching in the Bundesliga. They've had the longest serving manager, 13 years at the moment in the Bundesliga, in Christian strength. But it actually goes further back than that. He's actually been at the club as an under-19 manager since 1995. So he's all in on Freiburg. He loves Freiburg, and I don't think he's ever going to manage another club like in the future. But what's interesting about him, he develops youth. He's a manager, he's a man manager, so players never want to leave Freiburg. For example, Christian Gunther, he's been at the club since he was a young boy, 14, 15 years of age, never left. Although the players that may be brought in for the academy, this season they give debuts to 12 players in their squad. So senior debuts, and that's what I mean by that. So it's absolutely incredible. Great club, very well run, and I'll be bringing out a short video on why they should be your Bundesliga team. One final team I want to touch upon is top of the table, Union Berlin, and their fantastic win, and they're now top of the table in the Bundesliga. You had said that their fans maybe 6 years ago, and they would have said, I've got more chance of winning the lottery. That's how mind-blowing and incredible it is. Their story is absolutely remarkable. They're a team that play on the counter-attack. They very, very rarely have most ball possession. Play on the counter-attack, but they do create a lot of big chances. Probably every game. But there's one player I want to touch upon. He's been at the club a while now, and that's Sherlado Becker. And he's been given his opportunity this season because, as you all know, Aniwi went to Nottingham Forest, who was the go-to striker. But this guy's been given his opportunity this season, and he's taken it like a duck on water. So, as you can see, last season, he started 22 games, and he assisted 6, only managed 4 goals. It's not very good for a striker. And I just think he just didn't have that belief or confidence. As you can see, he likes to run in the channels. But if you look at him this season, he's doing less run in the channels and more work in the penalty area. He started 6 out of 6 Bundesliga games. 5 goals already and 2 assists. Absolutely incredible. Now, I think that's because Urs Fischer, the Union Berlin manager, has put an arm around him and said, you're my go-to guy. I want you to be my focal point as a striker. Yes, the player were 2 up top, but I think this guy is their main striker, and that's what he needed. He just needed some confidence from the manager. Now, if you look at players across Europe, sometimes that's all they need. They need a bit of confidence from their manager. So I just want to touch upon the Bundesliga table. Let's have a look. Here we are, look at that. Union Berlin, top of the table, unbeaten this season, having played the likes of Bayern Munich. They've played RB Leipzig. As you can see, beat RB Leipzig 2-1. They drew with Bayern Munich there 1-1. Absolutely remarkable. And if anybody doesn't know their journey from start to finish, I'm going to be bringing out a short video, possibly tomorrow, on why either Freiburg or Union Berlin should be your Bundesliga team. Without a doubt, 2 incredible stories, 2 incredibly interesting clubs with 2 incredibly interesting managers that are both very, very, very different in their own good ways. So there's a little short video on why the Bundesliga, you should always expect the unexpected in the Bundesliga. Can Union Berlin do a Leicester? Tell me in the comments below where you think Union Berlin can finish this season. Don't forget, they got into they got a European place for the first time in their history 2 years ago, and again last year. This year they're playing in the Europa League, which is the first time in their history, which is absolutely remarkable. So let us know in the comments below on your thoughts about the Bundesliga this weekend. I didn't have enough time to cover all games, so if there's any games you would like me to cover in the comments below, let us know and I'll do so. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Hope you've all enjoyed this video on the wonderful league that is the Bundesliga, and I promise you, if you start watching it, you're not going to regret it. Thanks. And the only Bundesliga word I know, I think, not Bundesliga, only German word I know, I think, is eins. So make sure you eins and have a good day.